I fought for 10 years just to get here. 10 fucking years. If this startup doesn't work out, it won't be for lack of trying. You know, I just realized I haven't taken off a single day in the last month. I basically just spent every awake moment either working, thinking about work, or working out. And I'm not saying this to brag because this is definitely not a healthy lifestyle, but it made me wonder, why do I keep treating life like it's some kind of battle where I constantly just need to fight and fight to win? And I think it just goes back to my childhood, because I was thrown into a local elementary school in Croatia where I didn't speak a single word of the local language, so I had to constantly fight for getting by there. I had to fight for getting into the best high school. I had to fight to leave Croatia and to get into MIT for years. It took me 10 fucking years of fighting to get to where I am right now. I think this mentality just stuck in my head, that I constantly need to treat life like it's some kind of battle, and the moment I stop fighting, I'm gonna lose. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a former MIT PhD candidate in AI and hobby bodybuilder, vlogging my journey of building a fitness app startup. To recap, I'm building a fitness AI startup inspired by Duolingo, the language learning app, and Be Real, the social network, designed to help you stay consistent with your workouts. Over the past 11 episodes, I did everything from coming up with the fitness app startup idea live on camera, developing an app prototype, joining forces with my previous co-founder and friend Jeremy, and Marin, a brilliant iOS app developer, all the way to launching a crowdfunding campaign raising over $100,000 in a couple of weeks. At the beginning of the last video, I made a promise that I would build a crazy AI accountability coach that helps you go to the gym and be consistent with your workouts, and I delivered practically zero of this. So in this episode, my intention is to actually follow through with that. Friends, today is a very special day, not just because Aaron made me these yummy high protein pancakes which are absolutely delicious, but because I just found out that MIT has this huge pitch competition. I was already much too late to sign up, but I got a spot off the waitlist, which means I'm pitching in front of half of MIT tonight. It's so good. Just saw this news headlines and I thought, wow, okay, this is completely insane. Why would the US government suddenly randomly revoke visas of students? And now one of my tenants suddenly got her visa revoked. She just found out yesterday night basically that she probably has to leave the country effective immediately. You live here, you have your friends here, your apartment here, your job here, your everything here. And then suddenly, without a prior warning or any reason, you have to be out of the country. So I'm currently working to get her connected with my immigration lawyer. This is honestly scary, and it could happen to anyone. It could happen to me. We just received an email from MIT where it says that even people who just had a speeding ticket or something like that got their visas and status revoked and kicked out of the country for driving too fast. Now everybody is in fear because, you know, they got a parking ticket like 7 years ago. As usual, I'm completely unprepared, so I'm currently rushing to pack my stuff, and I haven't even prepared my speech. Luckily, Jeremy was very fast, so at least I have a slide for this. Gosh, I'm getting a bit nervous. People will think I'm insane, but I'll probably just ask some random person to film me using this huge camera. I do wish I had better prepared for this, to be honest. I feel like I'm supposed to come up with some kind of funny joke in these 60 seconds that I have until I'm gonna reach Starter. But I'm German, so making funny jokes is not exactly my cup of tea.
It all starts right here at Pitch to Match. This is where we've seen so many teams come together. And I would like to know, how does the crowd feel about everybody who's about to pitch tonight? Can you tell me? Okay, here we go. You ready? And...
Lots of mental health startup ideas here. I love that, which would be great for guys like me who just deal with their mental issues by going to the gym. But on that note, I'm Samuel Bosch. I'm a former MIT PhD candidate in AI and
YouTuber and wannabe bodybuilder. I'm trying to build the Duolingo fitness. So the idea of the startup is to help people stay accountable with their workouts. I built my first company, scaled it to 7 figures in revenue, raised $3 million for my second company. This is my third startup. And I'm looking for people to join me, either who have experience with building viral consumer apps, social apps, engineers, or really anybody else who's interested in this platform or wants to sign up. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Pablo.
And just after me, my gym bro Pablo, who previously raised capital for his startup at a $180 million valuation cap, spontaneously hopped on stage too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Christian here, who is one of the top users of the KEEPON app.
Yeah, it's an amazing app and I've been hitting the gym.
Are you getting the pump every single day?
Yeah, most of the time.
I'm keeping everybody accountable by manually reaching out and shaming them if they don't hit the gym regularly enough.
It's a good experience.
Awesome, and so good to meet you in person finally.
Yeah, man.
So I'm done with the pitch session. It was super nice actually seeing so many exciting ideas in so many different spaces. Especially one of the last ones was about muscle mass loss when you get old, so keeping your parents in the gym, which is something that I'm super passionate about, and happy that both of my parents are hitting the gym and logging their workouts on the app. And funny enough, I also ran into my previous lead investor from Marveri. She's visiting from France, so we chatted for a while, and I even gave her my ginormous camera to record the pitch. So she was the one filming. Impressive and nice from her. But yeah, overall had a great time. I'm gonna hop back and try to get some more pumps in the gym.
From the dead is a miracle, doc. They counted me out. Moment of truth, counting it down. Underdog story was down for the count. Back on my feet, back with a mic, back on the beat, back with a family that bang in the streets. The game on lock, I stand with a key.
Okay, that was my workout. Got a really good pump. This time there were so many people in the gym that I decided not to vlog myself doing the check-in. So I'm done with my workout. I think this was a great success. I got a nice pump, and now I went back here to get some work done, some more coding, because obviously this never stops. I realized I never actually take advantage of my outdoor areas of the building, which is honestly really nice. And you know, sometimes I just need to change from sitting at a desk. Hey friends, new day, new me. Yesterday was super.
I want my salad.
I'm filming here. So guys, what was I saying? Yeah, yesterday was super successful. I'm actually gonna meet a couple of the people that I talked to yesterday in a cafe later. But first I need to set up the app's backend on Firebase, which is gonna make sure that whenever you're kind of close to missing your weekly target number of workouts, it's gonna send you a push notification on your phone. If that doesn't work, it's gonna give you a phone call and be like, hey, time to work out. And if this still doesn't work and you're still not going to the gym as you should, then the AI is going to send a push notification to a Russian dude named Ivan, who's gonna knock on your door and say, hello, you did not go to gym this week? Maybe you should go right now, because if you don't go, you know, maybe accident happened. Would be sad, but you know, maybe you should go just now. So this is what Firebase looks like. It's super simple. You essentially just have a folder containing all the names of the users. The post is really just a bunch of lists that is very easy to look at. And what I'm currently trying to figure out is how to best store all the information about the conversation history you have with the AI. And I want to build an AI coach that if you chat with it on Monday and then talk to it again on Thursday, it knows all of this just like an actual human would. So Erin, tell us, which AI coach is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite, but I would like a cute mascot for my AI coach. One that looks like Floppy.
I don't know how he would hold you accountable to going to the gym. Oh, she, sorry.
You keep messing it up!
I misgendered her again.
She would hold me accountable because she's very cute.
Hey friends, I'm currently at a new cafe right next to my house, and I met up with a founder whose pitch I saw at the Pitch to Match competition. And right now I'm waiting for Professor Amir. See what he's up to in life. So yesterday I spent about half the day dealing with contracts and all these intellectual property assignment agreements. I know it's boring as hell, so that's why I didn't vlog it. But honestly, understanding contracts and doing them myself has been super useful for me.
Here smells amazing here.
Because they bake everything.
Dude, I haven't get the KEEPON yet. I need to get the app.
Yes, I just got back from my Saturday Tom Platz leg workout. Just before the leg workout, I posted episode 11 on YouTube, and unfortunately, I have to say, currently ranked 10 out of 10 of my last YouTube videos, which is really bad. But I thought I would slowly start building up towards more views, but the exact opposite is happening, which also makes me think, where is this channel actually headed? You know, some feedback I got is that I should be as authentic as possible, but at the same time, I also see that the videos where I fly around the world in business class and do cool stuff kind of gets more views than these honest videos when I'm just sitting at home and talking to the camera, which is more authentic, but I mean, let's be real, this is also more boring to watch, right? Currently working on creating the intellectual property assignment agreements, and it was super boring. Something I should have done already weeks ago, but I just did not get around to do it. So WeFunder finally put us on their Discover page, which means the campaign is now public and not just limited to, well, you guys watching this YouTube video, but have a look at this. I mean, this is kind of boring. Look at how long this title is. No one's gonna click on this. I'm really disappointed. So I asked Jeremy if he can come up with a better photo, and he used some AI to generate this. Okay, watch this. This honestly looks like I have Down syndrome. What is going on with that face? This is so bad. I mean, I know he just created this as a joke, but oh my god. I wasn't planning on doing any kind of vlogging today, but it appears to be a case that my autonomous AI agent suddenly is alive and out of control. Because I thought it didn't work and I didn't even install it anywhere, but all of a sudden, I received this text message. Where did this come from? Why did I just get this? I have no idea. You know what, folks? I've been using ChatGPT so much for so many different functions, and I always thought that this $200 pro subscription is just nuts and nobody would ever pay for that. I'm just realizing if this just saves me a couple of hours per month, which I do kind of think it will, screw it, I'm just gonna try it. This is so much, holy shit. Let's hope that's worth it. It is Wednesday morning. We're just about to start our 9 a.m. sprint planning meeting. And during this meeting, we just go through all the different tickets that we have on GitHub, designs, bug fixes, AI coach stuff, and just some general business related things. And we just make sure we plan everything and hold each other accountable to completing all the tasks. How's it going, Marin?
Pretty good, I'd say.
I went to the gym this morning, so is it a good reason for being 2 minutes late?
Absolutely. Given that the AI coach is randomly reaching out to me. Well, I think I figured out what it is. So it's when I refresh this link, I think it will text me a message. Oh yeah, hey Samuel, it's Wednesday and you're 2 out of 4. The Apple developer account is done, but Marin, I tried for an hour and it just does not allow me to add you, which is very stupid.
It's actually a blocker for me right now.
Create first version of the AI coach that automatically reaches out to users. Well, apparently I've done that even though it was partially by accident. I wanted to be able to actually respond to users because right now it's just a one-way communication.
There is already some research I have been trying to do on how we can take a selfie and a photo at the same time, similar to Be Real.
So that's actually my device. It looks almost like the system camera from Apple. Customizable.
When I start to zoom in digitally in Apple, it switches to the 5x camera and then to the 0.5 camera, which essentially means that it's moving between a few different cameras and it just integrates it very smoothly so it looks like digital zoom. So today, coding, and tomorrow I deal with all the crap. The main takeaway of the call, I think, is that I need to urgently reach out to Apple because they seem to have just locked Marin out of being able to access the app development, which is terrible given that he's the only developer on the team. Aaron is in a call, so I have to be quiet. But I wanted to show you this. I just upgraded to the $200 a month beast mode. It's doing something crazy, I think. We'll see what it does. This is so cool. It can reason for 2 minutes. And now is the moment of truth because I keep texting it back trying to see if it can actually talk to me. Let's try again. Did you get this message? Send. All right, time to find out. You think I didn't get your goddamn message? Do you think there's some kind of pansy who forgot things? Wow, okay, my AI is honestly scaring me. This isn't a goddamn picnic. This is war against weakness. Chaps, I feel fat. Yeah, I know this is my body dysmorphia kicking in. But the thing is, so I've lost around 12, 13 kilograms during my last cut last year. And I thought that by the end of this actually quite successful cut, I would have these razor sharp abs and look like these people on social media, despite being natural, which I'm actually quite proud of. But here's the thing. Like, I dropped all of this weight and I still don't have like razor sharp abs. I want to have these abs and I need to drop more weight. And the fact that I live in a building where I just never have to walk around or do anything really is not helping for getting into a calorie deficit, but have come up with an innovative solution to this problem. Alright, the gym is here, the supermarket is here.
Yeah.
I literally don't have a sometimes I don't leave this building for like 3 days in a row.
Yeah, I know. I go to the CIC.
Yeah, which is not exactly far, right?
Brothers.
Just surpassed 100 minutes. And I'm writing feedback for Jeremy for the pitch deck. Jeremy wanted to update it so it's a bit more investor friendly and serious looking. And of course this photo, while being hilarious, may not be very appropriate for investors. Two hours of working out, well that is working and walking, done. And it will be followed by another 2 hours in the gym later tonight doing, what am I doing? Chest, back, something like that. Now, when you think this is badass, Ron, who has been sitting over there on the machine as well, has been in the gym for 2.5 hours, and he does this every single day. No rest days. That's next level commitment. Okay, folks, a little change of plans. I was supposed to go to the gym, but one of Aaron's girlies canceled.
Yeah.
So I get to be one of the girlies and go to the comedy cellar.
That's not the Comedy Cellar.
Oh, well, some comedy show.
The Comedy Cellar's in New York.
Is this mine or yours?
It should be yours.
Maybe it just got so huge I don't fit. Oh, it's tight! Boom. Alright, enough for today. I believe this has been a very successful day thanks to GPT-4o1 Pro, $200 max, whatever it's called. And let's test this out. I skipped the gym today. Is that okay? Hey Samuel, it happens. Don't beat yourself up over it. No. Skipping the gym is of course still illegal in Samuel's board order, so don't listen to my AI agent. He doesn't know what he's talking about, but I'm gonna teach him. But you know what? Overall, I think I'm quite happy with this. This is the first step of many. I still have to turn this into an actual autonomous AI agent, which we're still quite far from, but I'm quite happy with the results. If you want to support me, you can always subscribe to this channel. It means a lot to me. And I really appreciate you guys all being along with this journey with me. I am at my favorite place on earth, but unfortunately I don't get to use any of the nice equipment behind me, because right now I'm just working here, incline walk for 2.5 hours trying to burn some fat. And just coding. I actually spent the last 2 days translating my whole code base from TypeScript, which I don't understand, to Python, which, gosh, it took forever. But at least it will enable me to code much faster and make progress, because, trying to code something you don't know in a coding language that you don't understand, it's not the best combination, to be honest, even with ChatGPT. I'm doing triple multitasking, vlogging, coding, and working out at the same time. And right now, so I created this GitHub repository called KEEPON AI Coach, where I'm gonna keep all this stuff, pun intended. And I started brainstorming with GPT-03, which is one of the newer models, I guess, of ChatGPT, what kind of functions I really want to implement. Because right now, all it can do is if the user texts the AI coach, which you can see over here, then it responds to this in an intelligent way with like a lot of memory, as you can actually recall things from before. For example, it recalled that I'm originally from Croatia, which is pretty cool because that's something I texted to it like a couple of days ago. so it can actually remember stuff. Back to this, I actually wanted to be able to autonomously decide when to reach out to you. So if there's like a good moment, I don't know, you're at home or you're close to missing a workout, it should be able to reach out to you. Then it should not just talk to you via SMS, which is kind of lame, but actually have many modes that can call you, text you, email you, you know, whatever you ask it to do, it can automatically switch. So it needs to be able to actually take action. Then function calling just means that it can do stuff. So ChatGPT, you know, when you talk to it, it can just respond to you, but it won't actually do things that you ask it to do. And I want to actually implement that it can do things for you. And of course, there should be a lot of context, and it should be able to really act like a human coach and help you in many ways. So this is kind of a high level thing that I'm currently working on. We'll try to start implementing or brainstorm a bit more about it over the next hour or so. And then hopefully some of this will work before the episode ends, but it's gonna be quite hard, so we'll see about that. I actually get to use all these beautiful weights. Today's my specific day, which means I'm doing mid and rear delts neck. You're gonna see that. Forearms, these muscles over here, biceps, triceps, and upper back, but not lower back. Very specific. And of course I have to check in using my app, which is a bit hard to do while filming with this camera, because I forgot my actual filming camera upstairs. Okay, time for the best one. Well, I've been working out. Obviously, I'm going back to coding. It's Saturday night at 9 p.m. But obviously, it's kind of sad. I have nothing planned. I never have anything planned. I just work. Always. Have a look. The sick pump. Especially my forearms look absolutely magnificent. That little machine, it's magic. Okay, friends, so this is a weird way to end the episode with my 2 huge dumbbells on my laps. But yeah, I got another text message from my AI coach that said that I should hit the gym tonight, even though it's super late. So I was like, you know, that's good. Why not do it? But yeah, on this note, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode. Don't forget to hit a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Take care.